Recording in progress.
What is the last concept? Jenkins, right? Okay. Online students, is that the screen is visible? All the online students can respond in the chat window. All the online students can respond in the chat window. Okay, right. Next take down. Take with the new heading is GitHub. Take with the new heading GitHub. Right with the new heading is GitHub. Okay. Right. So if we get consider our framework, we need to take care about in implementing with hybrid framework, right? As part of hybrid framework, we need to take care about in working with WebDriver. In our hybrid framework, first we got started working with the WebDriver. For this WebDriver, we got integrated with TestNG. For this particular TestNG, we need to taking with test suite. For this particular test suite, we done with log4j. Now for the log4j, we got done with Jenkins. For this particular Jenkins, we need to taking with GitHub. So this is what we need to take care about in implementing with these particular step. I mean, as part of our project requirement, when you guys are working in the real time, it's not like mandatory that everyone need to get followed with the same. In real time, what are all the features need to get implemented? It's totally depends on that project and depends on that client. Based on that project, based on that client, what are all the features need to get implemented? It's totally depends on that particular project and depends on the client here. As part of our requirement, we need to take care about in implementing with these particular step. In that, the one we got WebDriver, and then we got TestNG and TestSuite, Log4j, Jenkins, and GitHub. So as part of the learning, as part of the real time, most of the time, chances are there we can get implemented these kind of features, not like into one particular project. It's totally vary from one particular project to another project. But as part of the learning, as part of the interview, we need to get very clear about with these particular things. That is what we are trying to get understand in implementing with these particular features here. In that, we got taking with WebDriver. What is the use of WebDriver? What is the use of WebDriver? To develop automation script. The use of WebDriver group of test cases.
Recording in progress.
Log4j. What is the use of log4j? To generate log file. To generate log file, we need to be taking with the help of log4j. And then it will be taking with considering the Jenkins. What is the use of Jenkins? What is it? Schedule run. To get implemented with schedule run, you will be taking with Jenkins here. That means according to that particular project requirement, we need to be take care about in implementing with all that particular respective step based on the project requirement. We need to be take care about in implementing with all that particular required steps here. So the one you will be taking with WebDriver and then taking with TestNG and taking with TestSuite and taking with Log4j and Jenkins. Similar to that, you will be taking with GitHub. Similar to that, you will be taking with GitHub here. This particular GitHub, we can consider that. This particular GitHub, we can consider that in taking with repository. This particular GitHub, we can consider that repository. The meaning of repository? Meaning of repository. We can consider that common storage. The meaning of repository, we can consider that the common storage. I mean, when you're working in the real time, what exactly the project members are there as part of manual or as part of automation, whatever the core they are writing it, by the end of the day, they have to get maintained in one common place, considering the common storage. That will be considering the in taking with repository. That will be considering the in taking with repository. Now you can see that. So as simple as the one you will be taking with WebDriver and then taking with TestNG and taking with TestSuite and taking with Log4j and then Jenkins and taking with GitHub. So this is, we need to be implementing the required features here. Now, if you want to be understand, if you want to be understand in a very simple way, if you want to be understand in a very simple way, the best understanding you may guys knowing about taking with Google Drive here. So what is the use of the Google Drive? This particular one, Google Drive, or which you will be taking with OneDrive. So if we consider these particular things, what is the use of these things? Storage. We can consider that cloud storage. This particular Google Drive or taking with the OneDrive, you can consider that the cloud storage. I mean, you guys are uploading any of the document there. Once you got upload that particular respective document, any another person directly they can't access until unless you're giving with the permission, they will be able to get access that particular file. That is considering the cloud storage. Similar to that, when you are working in the real time, similar to that, when you are working in the real time also, you will be taking with the help of, when you are working in the real time, based on that particular project, they may get utilized different type of the tool. In the market, there are a number of tools are there related to this particular repository tool. There are a number of tools are there. As an example, the one TFS mentioning the team foundation